If I were you, I wouldn't wait another day to change my life. I wouldn't waste another minute making excuses. If I were you, I'd look in the mirror and say, enough is enough. It's time to take control of my life. Because the truth is, you are capable of incredible things. You have greatness inside of you, but it's time to unleash it. If I were you, I'd stop blaming my past, my parents, my boss, the economy, or anybody else. Let me tell you a truth that most people don't want to hear. Nobody is coming to save you. It's all on you. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, you might have had a rough start. Yes, some people have more advantages, but sitting around complaining about it, that won't change a thing. Too many people are stuck, waiting for the right moment, waiting for permission, waiting for motivation. Let me tell you this, life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. And your future self, they're counting on you. So let's light that fire within and get started on creating the life you deserve. Are you with me? Look, we all have a story. We all have our own unique set of challenges and experiences that have shaped who we are today. But here's the thing. Your past does not define you. It doesn't have to control your present or your future. If you're holding on to anger, resentment, or blame, it's time to let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, holding on to that negativity is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It's eating you up inside, preventing you from moving forward and keeping you stuck in the past. Look at Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty, went through unthinkable struggles, and still became a billionaire. Did she let her past define her? No, she rose above it. She used her experiences to fuel her fire, to empower herself, and to inspire millions around the world. Look at Elon Musk. Grew up in South Africa, bullied as a kid, started from scratch, and changed the world. What's your excuse? These are not superhuman beings. They are people who decided they wouldn't be defined by their circumstances. They decided to take control of their lives and create their own destinies. And you know what? You can too. It starts with a shift in mindset. It starts with choosing to see yourself not as a victim of your circumstances, but as a creator of your own reality. Stop looking for reasons why you can't, and start looking for ways you can. Stop focusing on the obstacles and start focusing on the opportunities. Stop dwelling on the negative and start focusing on the positive. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to empower yourself, not to sabotage yourself. Choose to see the good, choose to see the possibilities, and choose to believe in yourself. Here's the deal. You are 100% responsible for your life. Not 50%, not 90%, 100%. That means your decisions, your actions, your results, they're all on you. Now I know what you might be thinking. But Tony, what about all the bad things that have happened to me? What about the people who have wronged me? Listen, I hear you. But here's the truth. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. Most people live their lives reactive. They react to problems, to situations, to what other people say. And when you live your life in reaction, you give away your power. You become a victim of your circumstances. If I were you, I'd stop reacting and start creating. Create your own path. Create your own opportunities, create your own success. You don't need permission, you don't need approval, you just need to start. Think about it like this. If you were driving a car and you only focused on the things you couldn't control, the weather, the traffic, the other drivers, you'd crash. To get where you want to go, you need to focus on what you can control. Your speed, your direction, your focus. The same is true in life. Stop focusing on the things you can't control and start focusing on what you can. Remember this, every day you wait, you're falling behind. Think about this. If you had started working out a year ago, where would your body be today? If you had started investing last year, how much would your money have grown? If you had started that business, that YouTube channel, that skill, where would you be now? But the good news, it's never too late. If I were you, I'd start today. Chapter 3. Let me tell you something. Motivation is great, but it's fleeting. It comes and goes like the tide. If you're relying on motivation to get you through, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Discipline, on the other hand, is the key. Discipline is what gets you out of bed in the morning when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what gets you to the gym when you'd rather be on the couch. Discipline is what keeps you going when the going gets tough. Some people say, I'll start when I feel motivated. That's the problem. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is forever. If I were you, I'd stop waiting for motivation and start developing discipline. Think about the greatest athletes in the world. Think about the most successful entrepreneurs. Do you think they feel motivated every day? No. But they show up anyway. They have a goal, they have a vision, and they are disciplined enough to do what it takes to achieve it, day in and day out, whether they feel like it or not. The key to success is doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. That's the difference between people who succeed and people who stay average. If I were you, I'd start showing up, no matter how I feel. So how do you develop discipline? It starts with small, consistent actions. Start with something small that you can commit to doing every single day, no matter what. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier to meditate or exercise. Maybe it's reading for 30 minutes before bed. Whatever it is, make it a non-negotiable. Make it a part of your routine. And as you start to see the results of your discipline, as you start to feel the power of consistency, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Chapter 4. Success isn't about some magic formula or overnight success story. It's about the small, seemingly insignificant things you do day in and day out that compound over time. It's about the habits you create and the routines you establish. If I were you, I'd change these habits today. Wake up earlier. Own your morning. Don't hit that snooze button. Get up, get moving, and start your day with intention. How you start your day sets the tone for your entire day. Read more. Expand your mind. Knowledge is power, and reading is one of the best ways to acquire it. Read books, articles, blogs, anything that will help you grow, learn, and expand your horizons. Cut out distractions. Stop wasting hours on social media. Social media can be a great tool for connection and entertainment, but it can also be a major time waster. Be mindful of how much time you're spending scrolling and start being more intentional with your time. Surround yourself with winners. The people around you shape your future. If you're surrounded by negative, unambitious people, it's going to be hard to stay positive and motivated. Seek out people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. Invest in yourself. Courses, books, skills, your knowledge is your power. Never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop investing in yourself. Your habits control your future. If I were you, I'd build habits that make me unstoppable. Remember, your habits are the building blocks of your life. Choose them wisely. Chapter 5. Here's the bottom line. Knowledge without action is meaningless. You can have all the best intentions in the world, you can have all the right strategies, but if you don't take action, nothing will change. If I were you, I'd take massive action. Most people have dreams, most people have goals, but only a few actually do something about it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Stop waiting for all the answers, because you'll never have them all. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. If I were you, I'd stop talking and start working. Stop dreaming and start doing. Stop wishing and start executing. The world is full of talkers, dreamers, and wishers. Be a doer. If I were you, I'd take that first step today. Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. The longer you wait, the more time you waste. The longer you wait, the more fear and doubt will creep in. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. Start without knowing everything. Because action creates momentum, and momentum creates success. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goals. So what are you waiting for? Take that first step today, and then take another and another and another. I believe in you. I've shared some powerful principles with you today, principles that have the power to transform your life, but I'm not you. So the real question is, what will you do? Will you keep waiting? Will you keep making excuses? Or will you step up and take charge of your own destiny? Because if I were you, I'd start right now. Your future self is waiting. Don't let them down. The power is within you. The time is now. Go out there and create the life of your dreams. Drop a comment below and let me know what's one thing you're starting today. And if you're ready to level up, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today.